What's up, y'all? Doom RJ in the building. So the reason why I want to bring y'all good energy, because I know a lot of y'all that's probably watching this video probably in pain right now, suffering from your partner's past, and just like, oh man, like you feel like you can't find a way out, like you feel like this forever, you'll forever be having thoughts of them. Man, I've seen the groups, the Facebook groups on I seen the Facebook groups about retroactive jealousy. Man, those people out there, they're really going through it, bro. And I can understand. This is the reason why I'm making this channel and this video, because I've went through it, bro. And to this day, like here and there, like I'll get a thought or whatever, but it's definitely, I don't get it every day no more. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I still have things that I need to work on. I'm not perfect. I still need to work on my confidence and things like that. Right, there's still a lot of shadows that I need to work on, but it's definitely much better than before. Like, man, I remember when I was going through RJ, like, bro, oh my God, by far the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life. I've never thought something like that would happen to me, right? It's just like, bro, when I find out what my partner did, it shit just like, damn, that shit just hit me out of nowhere, and I couldn't stop thinking about it at all. It just happened, bro. Like, damn, it just fucking happened. And shit just hit me out of nowhere. Like, oh my God. But hey, at the end of the day, you gotta understand that you're the one that feel that way, bro. That's just the way it is. You're the one that feel that way. It's not your partner. You can't take it upon your partner. I used to do that too. I used to take it upon them. Oh, it's your fault that I feel that way. Oh, how could you do something like that? I used to I was so angry, bro, and so hurt, like to the point, like, damn damn near I wanted to put my hands on my partner, right? But we had to separate. They couldn't really be around me because I was like so angry and shit, and just like I didn't give a fuck about nothing they had to say. Because like once I found out about their past, it just like it set me off. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Especially I know the people who she had sex with and who she's been with. Like, right, she's been with my cousin, and way before I even knew, right, and a lot of other people that I know. But the thing is, like, I have great love between me and this girl. It's not just I can't just ignore and move on. Right, I had deep feelings for this person, like, right, I can't just move on and just like, oh yeah, fuck it. It doesn't work like that, right? But RJ, there's a reason why you feel that way. You feel that way because you have love for the person. Oh, that's why, bro. They trigger you so deeply. You care about the person so much, and it doesn't matter if it's with the partner that you're with right now. Even if you do meet somebody else, it's going to be the same thing. When you meet somebody else, even if you're thinking, oh, yeah, I can't be with this person because their past is too great, I can't deal with this pain. Even if you do break up with them, it's going to happen again with somebody else that you're going to fall in love with. Whether it's something that they might do in the present, something in some way, somehow, is going to come out. Whether it's general jealousy, whether it's insecurity, some way, somehow, that pain is going to come back until you face it head on. You can't run from the pain from retroactive jealousy. You have to figure it out. Not figure it out in your mind, but you have to get down to the bottom of the reason why you feel that way. So the first thing you need to understand is that you're the one that feel that way. So it's a you problem. It's not your partner. I understand that. Trust me, I do. I used to think that it was them, but they're the one that did that, but they did that. I can't accept that. It doesn't matter what they did. At the end of the day, you're the one that feel that way. You're the one that's thinking about their past. Think about that. You're thinking about it, not them. It doesn't have anything to do with them. Like I said, even if you do leave that partner that you're with right now, it's going to happen with somebody else. It doesn't matter, bro. So the reason why I say that you're thinking about it, because you have to switch your focus. You have to take responsibility. Don't take your anger up on your partner. Take responsibility and realize that you're the one that feel this way. Okay? So now you know that you're the one that feel this way. Now you know that it's your thoughts and your emotions. Now what can you do about it? What you need to do is you need to look inside of yourself, right? And realize whatever thoughts that you're getting, right? You're going to have to, one by one, you're going to have to break it down. You're not going to get over RJ in one day. It's fear and anxiety. It's pain. You're gonna have to continuously reprogram your subconscious mind. It's gonna hurt a lot, but you're gonna have to. There's no way around it, bro. I wish I could tell you, oh yeah, you could just find out something and you're gonna be good in one day. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I've tried it, bro. I've thought about it. I tried to figure it out. I did everything I could. Even times when I've been like, oh, I'm finally cured. I try to go out and meet other people. I try to go out and have sex with other girls. Even if I did meet other people, the shit don't matter. The pain was still there, bro. Even if you're thinking, oh yeah, maybe I should have sex with other people, maybe I should have more sex. It doesn't matter, bro, because that feeling is inside of you. Until you figure that shit out, it's gonna stay inside of you. It doesn't matter if you go meet somebody else. You have to find out where that feeling is coming from. It's gonna require you to work on yourself. You're gonna have to do the self-improvement. You're gonna have to read books. You're gonna have to learn about your thoughts and your emotions. This is a deep journey. Like it's painful. Like there's no way around it. Of course I know what it's like because I went through it. Shout out to Matt Stefferson, Eva Thompson, right? The one of the biggest reasons why you're suffering from retroactive jealousy, hands down, is because you place your partner on a pedestal, right? And you don't know that you're doing that. At that time, you place expectations on your partner because you thought that they were perfect, right? You thought that they were this sweet little angel, and you just looking up to them. You basically, in your mind, it's not your fault, right? It's none of our fault. Basically, in your mind, you thinking that because you like them so much, you so in love with them, you think that they're up here and then you down there, right? They're not perfect. They're just a human being. And when you find out something about their past, you're like, oh, damn, you're not so perfect after all. Yeah, they were never perfect. You were so in love with them, you thinking that they were this sweet little angel. Come to find out they're not. No girl is. No girl is a sweet little angel, bro. And I don't mean to put girls down. Trust me, man. I love women, bro. I do. I love women. They're fine. I love being around them. I love enjoying them. But they're all human beings. They're not perfect, right? You have to see them as a human being that's not perfect. The more you can accept that, you're gonna realize that they're on the same level as you, right? Right? They're not better than you, and you're not better than them. One of the biggest one, take them off of the pedestal. Stop looking up to them. The reason why you put them on the pedestal is because you think that you're not good enough. You think that they're better than you. So you need to work on that and see them as not being better than you, right? That's number one. Especially the finer the girl is, the worse. The more beautiful the girl is, the worse it's gonna hurt. Especially in my case, the girl I was with, she was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. She was very beautiful. Her eyes was super attractive. She was attractive, man. So that's the biggest one. The second one is your confidence and your self-esteem. You're not as confident as you thought, bro. If you have retroactive jealousy and you're in pain, you're not as confident as you thought. I thought I was confident. I thought I was the shit, right? But come to find out, you're not as confident as you think you were. You're gonna have to work on your self-esteem. I recommend you go and read the book, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. Once again, go and read that book, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. There's self-acceptance, self-respect, there's self-purpose, there's self-acceptance. There's a lot. I forgot all of them, but there's 6 pillars to self-esteem according to that book. You're gonna have to work on your confidence. Your confidence is the ability to trust in your own. It's to know what you can do. So that way, when you're having thoughts about your partner being with somebody else, think about that. If you're confident in yourself, you know what you could do, right? You know that you can get a bad bitch. You know that you can. For the girls that's watching the video, you know that you can attract a beautiful guy. No homo, like I said, for girls that's watching this video. I would never say that if I would never say some shit like that, unless I'm talking about me, you feel me? But I ain't no hate on you, feel me? I ain't on the hating shit. So if you confident in yourself, you know what you could do, right? If you get that thought of your partner's past by being with somebody else, if you feel confident, it's not gonna hurt you so much. Like I said, I'm still going through it on some level, but it's just like I said, I still have shadows I need to work on. That's the reason why I'm making this video. And it takes a lot of courage for me to make these videos, because I be seeing people saying things. It's like, damn, it kind of reminds me, but it doesn't take me over. I feel the pain, right? And I'm able to, like, the more I expose myself to it, the more I can find out where it's coming from, so I could do something about it. So you're going to have to work on your confidence and your self-esteem. There's no way around that, bro. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. You're not as confident as you thought you were, right? Number 3 is the belief that I'm not worthy, that I'm not good enough. Retroactive jealousy will go deep in your heart, bro. Like, it's almost like a dark night of the soul. It's like it's an awakening to your shadow side. What's the real reason why you feel so much painful? The reason why you feel so much pain is because you already have a lot of pain within you. Probably most likely from childhood. A lot of you probably were abused as a kid. A lot of you didn't feel good enough when you were a kid. A lot of you probably were bullied in school. I was bullied in school, and I didn't feel good enough as a kid. A lot of it, retroactive jealousy will awaken a lot of pain. Old pain, old trauma that you're going to have to heal. And yeah, it's tough, man, but you're going to have to do it. And one of the biggest things I could tell you is that it's happening for a reason. Retroactive jealousy is for a reason. You're not just feeling this way. It's not like your partner's doing something to you. I thought that too for a very long time. But there's a lot of things that you have to learn as a man or a woman. You have to be confident in yourself, man. You have to love yourself. You have to do self-improvement. You have to do the work. You have to know who you are, and you have to know what your own value, your own self-worth. I struggled with my own self-worth and self-value for a long time. I thought that I wasn't worthy as a kid, because as a kid, my life was terrible and boring. I mean, yeah, I had fun, but it's just like, who gives a fuck? It's like nobody gave a shit, right, when I was a kid. So I grew up with the belief that, I'm not good enough, and without me even knowing, subconsciously, right? So that brings me to my third point. You're going to have to work on that belief. If you have retroactive jealousy, you have beliefs that you're not good enough in some area, or that you wasn't good enough as a kid, right? You have to take responsibility for how you feel, man. Because the more you keep blaming your partner, the more you keep complaining, the more you keep exploring these thoughts, the more you keep arguing, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to feel like shit probably to the rest of your life, until you awaken and realize that you have to do something about it, right? When you get the thoughts, don't explore the thoughts. Don't go down the rabbit hole with it. You're not supposed to explore the thoughts. Of course, that's easier said than done. The thought is like right in front of you, and the shit hurt so bad, and you want to do something about it. What you're gonna have to do, here's your way out. Here's the beginning of the way out of retroactive jealousy. When you get the thoughts, do not explore it. Bring your attention back to the present moment. This is gonna be so difficult, bro. No matter how much the thought is trying to drag you along, in order for you to you trying to find out what happened in the past. Oh, how did they have sex with the other guy? It's all happening in your mind, bro. You will never know what your partner did. You would never know what your partner did in the past, bro. That's just the way it is, bro. I would never know what my partner did in the past. I would never know whose dick they sucked, well, how they had sex with this. You would never know. It's just a mental movie in your own mind that's being created. It's fear being projected into your mind. You basically scared of something. Probably scared that who they had sex with in the past was better than you. Most likely you have that fear that whoever they had sex with did better than you, or the fear that your partner was attracted to somebody else in the past. That's a big one too. That was a big one for me. Oh my God. Just the thought of my partner, she's a woman, sucking somebody else. I know that sounds like, oh, but that thought of my partner sucking another guy, bro, you know how much that shit drained my fucking energy? Or the thought of them being attracted to somebody else. Even as I'm making this video, I can still feel a little feelings coming. I can still feel these emotions coming up. But it's not going to take me over, right? Which brings me to my next point. You're going to be triggered by a lot of things. The reason why you're going to be triggered is because the pain is so deep inside of you. Every little thing going to trigger you. Goddamn, I can even fucking watch I can even, and especially if you're watching porn while you have retroactive jealousy, good fucking luck. Once again, if you're watching porn and you have retroactive jealousy, good fucking luck, my nigga. Which brings me to my other point. You're gonna get triggered by a lot of things. You're gonna have a lot of panic attacks. You're gonna have a lot of anxiety. The main reason why you have retroactive jealousy is fear. It might be fear that you're not good enough, fear of losing your partner, fear that your partner was attracted to somebody else in the past, fear wondering if they love you for real, trust issues. Man, I've done it. I've been through it all. Right? Shout out to Matt Stefferson. I've been through it all. The mental movies, the pain, the emotions, like, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. You can't stop thinking about it because the pain is so strong. The pain is pulling you in. And that's something about your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, the more you think about something, your mind is going to think that it's important. Oh, you thinking about your partner's past? Shit, then that's what your mind is thinking. Then that must be important to him. Shit, let me keep bringing that thought back. It's going to keep bringing it back until you take the emotion from the thought. Once you no longer feel terrible, once you no longer feel pain from the thought, that's when the thought will start to go away. But it's a process. You're not gonna get over retroactive jealousy in one day, bro. I wish I could tell you. It's not gonna you're not just gonna snap your fingers. Oh, I'm done. You're gonna have to learn about yourself, figure out what the pain is coming from. Let's get it. I'll be dropping more videos though. Don't worry.